Hi everybody, welcome back to Confirmation class. This week we're going to be talking about centurions, two of them who appear in the New Testament and interact with Jesus, and both of whom have what we would call a conversion experience. They come from their polytheistic background where they believe in many gods and believe that the emperor himself is the son of a god, to believing that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. So we'll take a look at the story and we will discuss a little bit more.
The core is filmed on location.
Well, here in Jerusalem, it's not all glitz and glamour. I'd love to have a Centurion post out on the battlefront, actually being engaged in some war, but what can you do when the emperor tells you you gotta do what you gotta do? So here I am, keeping peace here. Yeah. Today we've got a crowd of folks coming for some free pizza, so I've got to make sure everybody stays in line. One at a time! No pushing! Everybody's going to get pizza! All right. It's not the most glamorous job in the world, but it does what needs to be doing. After all, what can I say? We deal with the regular stolen chariot. We had somebody take a young donkey and try and ride through the city. We had to provide a lot of security for that. That was, yeah. But it's a pretty boring day, pretty much. Yeah. Well, a little later on, you guys can see some exciting stuff, but for right now, hang on, I gotta take this. 471. I'll be right there. Another call for a stolen chariot. This here's one of our more gruesome details. It's not very fun. 571, yeah. I have to say, we put the sign up there, and then those fellas complained, but Pilot says he doesn't want to change the name on there. Yeah, 10-4. Like I was saying, this is not the most glamorous of jobs, but this is probably the most gruesome. We get to put people to death. It's a pretty painful process. You fellas done gambling over there? Hey, that coat, don't tear it in two, okay? That's a nice one. I think it might fit me. Anyhow, as I was saying, we were tasked with helping to keep peace, and this fella up here, he was quite a rabble-rouser. Claimed that he was the Son of God. So, that's what we put on the sign there. Those Pharisees and Sanhedrin, they don't like that so much, but hey, what are you going to... Whoa! Huh. He must have been the Son of God. That's crazy. I've never felt an earthquake like that before. What's going on? So, yeah, it's a pretty boring job here. Stay in line, everybody. Stay in line. Everybody will get food. You'll get your bread and circuses. Just relax. Just keeping the peace. Not glamorous at all. Hang on a second. All right, I got to take this Somebody says there's been a possible grave robbery out in the garden tombs. It's going to smell really bad, so I'll catch you later.
So that's our story for this week. A couple of things I want you to think about. First of all, these centurions, they had power. They were representing the emperor and Rome. They had a squad of 100 men underneath them, which is why they were called centurions. It's where we get the word century from, 100. And they were asked to enforce the law, enforce Roman law and keep the peace. And it was a terrible and difficult job to do. But they had power and they would exercise it. So for this centurion to come to Jesus and say, I know that you have power. Can you help me? He is really humbling himself. Many times we have to humble our own selves in situations that we are in. One of the most humbling things that we can actually do is be asked to share our faith, to witness to people. So that's one of the first questions that I have for you this week is, share a time when you didn't feel comfortable sharing your faith. What happened? Was there something that you could have done differently? The next question that I have for you is an important one. Both of these centurions, especially the one at the foot of the cross, believe that Jesus is the Son of God in your own life. What is it that has led you to believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God? Finally, I would like you to write a prayer and pray it with your parents. All right, thanks so much. I will see you next week.